Hello everyone, this is Mohith from EC department. Today I am going to discuss about a case study from the subject Management and Quality Principles for Engineering. Actually, what is the case study is, do you think Crosby's preaching relevant today in present context in India? Okay, let's get into the topic. First, let's know about who is Philip Crosby. Philip Crosby is born in 1926 and he is an influential author, consultant, and philosopher who developed practical concepts to define and communicate quality and quality improvement practices. His influence was extensive and global. He wrote the bestseller book, it is Quality is Free, in 1979. When he wrote the book, everyone is been giving very importance to the quality improvement, and innovative forces in business are also increasing. In 1980, his consultancy company was advised 40% of the Fortune 500 companies on quality management. He is passed away in 2001. The Crosby preachers are, uh, there are several preachers that is being told by him, and we'll discuss some of them later. First, in 1979, he started a management company consulting, which is a consulting company. And in the same year, he published his first business book, Quality is Free, which is very good. And he also stated some qualities that include some four major principles. The first one is the definition of quality is conformance to requirements. The second one, the system of quality is prevention. Third one, the performance standard is zero defects. The fourth one, the measurement of quality is the price of non-conformance. And the main principles told by Philip Crosby are 14, and we'll discuss about this now. The first one is management commitment. First, we have to make it clear that management is committed to quality. That is, the management is very important to improve a quality. The second one is quality improvement teams. We have to form teams to improve the quality, because only when we work with the teams, the work goes on very fastly and in a better way. So we have to select some senior representatives from each department and form teams. The third one is measurement process. We have to measure the process, whether it is processing daily or not. And if it's not processing, we have to make sure the process is going on daily. The fourth one is cost of quality. We have to evaluate the cost of quality and explain it as a management tool, because only by knowing how much it is being spent for the quality improvement, we can manage the cost of quality in such a way that the money is saved. The fifth one is quality awareness. Quality awareness. The quality awareness must be created among the employees, because without awareness, the employees cannot work in perfect way. So the quality awareness must be brought among the employees. Sixth one is correct problems. We have to correct the problems that are identified within the company, so that the problems are gone and the work moves in a pleasant way. And the seventh one is monitor progress. Establishing progress monitoring for improvement process is very important. So we have to assign some people to monitor the progress on daily basis. Only then they can make sure the process is going in correct way or not. If not, they have to make sure the work is going in a perfect way. The next eighth one is train supervisors. Here, supervisors plays a very important role, because they observe and they advise the employees who are not working in a proper way. So training supervisors is very important. So we have to train supervisors to actively carry out their part of the quality improvement program. The ninth one is zero defects day. It means we have to work in the aim that there should not be any defects in the day of the work, to reaffirm management commitment. So without any doing any defects on a day, everything goes good, and the quality also increases. The 10th one is establishing improvement goals. We have to encourage individual persons who work in the company so that they can work harder and they can be confident on what they are doing. And 10th, the 11th one is remove fear. Some employees work in fear of the boss, and some of them were scared about the work, whether they are doing it in a correct way or not. So we have to encourage the employees not to fear and do this job, even if any obstacle comes in front of them. So they can work confident to improve the quality. The 12th one is recognize. We have to recognize and appreciate the people who really work hard for the company. If we are not recognizing and appreciating them, then it's waste of time and waste of uh, and the quality also doesn't increase. So we have to recognize and appreciate the employees in the company. And the 13th one is quality councils. We have to establish quality councils to communicate on a regular basis, because only when we discuss with the councils we can know what is going on inside the company and what are the problems that are generated inside the company, so we can overcome the problems. So council meetings on daily basis is really important. And the last one is repeat the cycle. We have to repeat the steps we had discussed above, because if you stop at any point, then the total process is waste, and there won't be any type of improvement in the quality on product or services. So we have to do this process on daily basis, day by day, without any obstacles. Even if there is if they we come with any obstacles, we have to overcome, and we should not stop this process. These are the 14 principles that are told by Philip Crosby. When we come to his other works, in 1984, he wrote a book called Quality Without Tears. Crosby developed the idea of a quality vaccination serum in this book. It says that quality is like a vaccination. If there is a quality, then the product comes for a long time. So the quality is very important. He used some ingredients like integrity for the chief executive officers, all managers and employees, systems for measuring conformance and educating all employees and suppliers, so that quality correction action and defect prevention becomes routine. And Crosby also identified some characteristics that are essential for any organization to be successful. The first one of that is people routinely do things right first time. We have to do the work right from the first time in a correct way. And most of the people do the work by the first time perfectly, because they work in a fear of the work, and they are dedicated to the work, only the work when they do it for the first time. So we have to recruit in some new people after some time. The second one is change is anticipated and used to advantage. When a change occurs in a company, it is for own good. So we have to accept the change and we have to use it for our own advantage. And the third one is growth is consistent and profitable. If the employees are working very hard day by day, the company's growth will be consistent and there won't be any fall in the growth of the company. And it will be profitable to the company and the employees if they work hard and when the growth is good. Okay, then the fourth one is new product and services appear when needed. When first we create a product or service that is useful for everyone, and everyone uses the product. When they think the product is no more useful, then we have to introduce another product which is useful for them at that moment. So the new products and services are to be created and made available only when it is needed. If we create some services when it is not needed, the company will be in loss. The next one is everyone is happy to work there. We have to make sure whether the people who work in the company are really satisfied with the work and they are really interested to work in your company. Only then they work in a they can give their best in the work. If they're not interested to work your company, they will be very careless and they will neglect the work, so the work won't go in a proper way. And here are some key works by Philip Cosby. First one is Quality is Free, the art of making quality certain, New York, McGraw-Hill, 1979. It is published by McGraw-Hill. Quality Without Tears, the art of hassle-free management. Even it is published in New York in 1984. The Eternally Successful Organization, the art of corporate wellness. Even this book is published in New York. The next one is Quality is Still Free, making quality certain in uncertain times. The next one is Quality and Me, lessons from an evolving life. This book is published in San Francisco in 1999. And as per this case study, Philip Crosby has been given his contribution towards quality in his thoughts and ways. It is very useful. As we see in earlier that he told some principles that is required for any organization. Even that principles are now useful in this generation. By following those steps, one company can be successful. And by following the 14 principles stated by him, the companies can overcome any problems that is identified inside the company, and they can overcome the quality, properties, everything, and the company can be successful. So Philip Crosby's preachers are really useful even in this in context. Thank you.